I lowered my head and collided straight into a woman's arms. She was wearing a black strap dress, layered with a bronze blazer. Her hair was loose and slightly messy, a few strands clinging to her flushed red cheeks. At the corners of her lips, there was a faint, intoxicated smile, and her voice, soft, slightly deep, completely different from Suking's artificial tone. For a moment, I froze, then my body reacted on its own. I quickly reached out to steady her. The alcohol was already taking over me. My tongue started moving faster than my brain. "It's okay. If you can't stand properly, you can lean on me," I said. "I'm pretty strong." She let out a soft laugh, but instead of pushing me away, she stayed. Not only that, she casually picked up my wine glass from the counter. Then, she took a sip of my remaining whiskey. Raising her eyebrows slightly, she looked straight at me. "Drinking alone after getting hurt in love?" she asked. At that point, I had already given up holding anything back, so I told her everything. About Suking, about how she rejected me, about how she humiliated me. I poured it all out. She listened quietly, without interrupting. Every now and then, she comforted me, saying things like, "That girl has terrible taste," and even, "If I were a few years younger, I'd be the one chasing after you." Those words, they hit differently. The self-respect that had been completely crushed slowly started coming back to life. The more I looked at her, the more perfect she seemed. Mature, beautiful, understanding. Someone who truly knew how men felt. We kept drinking, one glass after another, talking about everything, and nothing at the same time. All I knew was her name was Lily. As the alcohol kept building up, my vision started to blur. Even so, I helped her walk out of the bar, though I myself was barely steady. Then suddenly, she lifted her head and looked straight into my eyes. "Little brother," she said softly, "do you have the courage to come with me?" At that moment, my blood was boiling. Forget courage, I felt like I could walk on burning coals, like I could dive into a river of fire. Without hesitation, I stopped a taxi and told the driver the name of the most luxurious hotel nearby. She leaned into my arms, quiet the entire ride, just holding onto my hand. After that, everything becomes a blur. All I remember is the warm yellow light of the hotel room, the faint, sweet scent of gardenia in the air, the softness of her presence, and her whisper near my ear, "Little brother." And then, when I woke up the next morning, she was gone.